I think we'll stop there for today. Hi, my name's Jack, and time travel is cool. There's probably other things that you think are more cool than time travel, like trains, or cheese, or Spider-Man for all I care, but I can assure you that whatever you think is cooler, you are very wrong. Ever since the movies existed, the idea of time travel was made for the plot of a movie. You could time travel in a car or a hot tub. Almost everything that is anything has done the whole time travel thing in a movie. But I'm about to tear apart your favorite movies and give you a science lesson at the same time. And I'll smile doing it. I've gathered a lot of the most popular time travel movies, and I'm going to explain why the time part makes no sense. But before we do that, I'd like to remind you that the small YouTuber of 61 subscribers, at the time of recording, is trying his best to grow and make good content for the enjoyment of others. So if you can, subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel, and it's totally free. So is telling a friend about the channel, which I'm sure some of you have already done, but it's proven to be the fastest method of growth, so whatever you can do will be greatly appreciated. Okay, on with the video. First up, we have Back to the Future. Now, there are two ways that time travel can be explained, and both have been proven, so it's up for debate. Either, when you go back in time, anything you do cannot change the future, because it's technically already happened in the past. So if you had to eat a sandwich, and then go back in time to steal the bread in your house, something will stop you, since you know that you have already made the sandwich, so you can't change the future. The other is that you can change the future. If you made a sandwich and went back in time to steal the bread, then once you do, you feel hungry, or you just disappear because you would have never had the idea to steal the bread, since there would have never been any bread, and you would have never made a sandwich. For all these movies, I'm going to explain it the second way, because most of these movies follow this time thing. Okay, here we go. Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies, and in my opinion, one of the most accurate time travel movies. But it still doesn't make much sense. Do you believe that if you stopped your parents from meeting, you'd still be able to get them back together if you should exist? You wouldn't fade away. As soon as you say anything to stop them from meeting, you would instantly vanish, wouldn't you? I mean, how would you not existing, if you had to stop existing, how could you still exist to get people to do what you want? Makes no sense. But I believe that mostly everything else is pretty accurate. Next, Terminator. Now, most of you probably haven't watched this one, so here's a recap of the time-traveling bits. A man goes back in time to meet this woman and says, "You can't die because your child is going to be a great warrior in a fight against robots." And then they have a child. Now, how would Mr. Time Travel Man be able to tell the woman that her child would be a cool soldier man if the soldier man didn't technically exist? See, this only makes sense with interpretation 1, where the future cannot be changed. But since we're using interpretation 2, the facts don't check out. And last but not least, we have the best movie of it. I made my own. I couldn't think of any. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
In the year 2020, a boy loses his copy of Mini Ninjas for the Xbox 360. This year, I by mistake opened Discord. That is very embarrassing. Uh-oh. He must go back in time to get his copy in the new Jack Travels Through Time movie. Watch our hero Jack fall down the stairs, shoot himself, and most importantly, save the day. Jack Power and the Xbox 360 Mini Ninjas copy of Doom. Out next year. I mean this year. Who even cares?